Welcome back to Small Cap Recap, everybody. Matt's not here today. He's got a doctor's appointment, but I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Matt and I got absolutely smoked today. Got caught in an overnight offering on FAMI. Together, we're down a little over $30,000 today. It's tough. It really sucks. We're both oversized on the trade. I mean, to be fair, it's tough. It's an offering, but definitely a wake-up call. I know Matt feels the same way. It was a 50% gap down off the offering. An example of why if you're going to swing small cap stocks, you got to read the filings. And big mistake. We just blindly swung it after. I mean, the daily chart was nice, but it has history of gap downs, and we swung it trying to kind of go for gold, and Matt lost, I think, 22 or 23,000 on it. I lost 12 or 13,000 on it. I'll need to get the exact numbers there, but we did have a couple day trades that did help us out a little bit. I'll go over all the charts in a few minutes here, but yeah, that was really tough. And it was kind of, for me, a big wake-up call. One, for a couple of reasons. One, I've mentioned this on camera multiple times before that I need to stop swing trading. And not that this was like a swing trade and the idea that I want to hold it for multiple days, multiple weeks, but overnighting, like over the weekend, that's not my bread and butter. And, that's something I've deviated from. A lot of lessons to be learned there. But for a big thing for me is I've really just been trying to work on sizing down, especially on even just my intraday trades, right? Like, making back a drawdown never comes from one trade or one really good day. And that was the problem, is my last drawdown, I did make it back in one day. I had like a $40,000 day. It got my confidence up way too much. I paid the price by taking now another pretty big drawdown. So I'm going to be using small size for the next few weeks, really just getting back, getting comfortable. It's how I've overcome every previous drawdown. And that's what I'm going to do again. I'll get through this. It's going to be, I know I'll be all right. And I know Matt will be too. We're not worried, but it's definitely a reality check. Big wake up call. And now let's get into the charts. So this is the daily chart on FAMI. It's at a 50% gap down. Let's zoom out a bit. So this is the daily chart. It was a previous gap down. It kind of had like that CEI look to it almost, where it looked like it was become a multi-day runner. They dropped that offering. Let's see. We'll do a 2-day here. They dropped it at 8 p.m. on Friday. Now, to be fair, I knew the offering was coming. I figured it might gap down like 20%. Gapped down 50-ish. You know what I mean? It was by the time it opened. I got out on this bounce into the 30s here. And yeah, it sucked. I was long from somewhere. I bought one of these dips down here. It was just brutal. Like I said, reality check, wake up call. Lesson learned. Let's go into the day trades again, which is where I generally do better. This one's ISEE. I actually was not watching it, and I wish I would have. Very clean entry right in here after this false breakdown. Literally the same pattern right here. I was at the gym during this time, just trying to get away from midday, because midday right now is not a time that I'm profitable, and I'm trying to avoid it as best as I can. But this definitely was a nice trade. It's still looking still looking pretty cool, though, for tomorrow. I like it a lot as a watch for tomorrow. AEHR, this one was really good to me today. Bought this right here. Sold into this pop. Bought again right here. Sold into these pops. And bought one more time here. No, maybe right here. Sold for break even once it didn't continue. Just trying to stay scalpy. This was a bit too far into the day that I wanted to be trading anyways. I left right after this. Then ATER, I had a pretty good little trade on right here. Long to thousands, sold up into, I let it pop into here and failed, then sold into this higher low. Once it looked like it wasn't going any higher. Took it one more time right here, cut for a small loss there, and then rebought once this reconfirmed for a nice little scalp at 1760 something right in there. Sold into this 18 push. And yeah, so I'm into the day. I don't know the exact numbers. I think down 13,000, I think. And I think Matt's down in the day about 18,000. So that puts us red. Andrew, what's that math there? 31? 18, 13, 31,000. That checks out. Sorry, my brain's a little off today. Andrew's got the calculator. Yeah. All right. Andrew, say hi to the people.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, tough day, really tough day. But again, like I know I'll get past it. It's going to be all right. I know Matt will be the same way. Use this, I'm sure a lot of you guys watching, or maybe a couple of you guys, I don't know. This is the first offering I've actually been stuck in overnight, mainly because I never would swing things before. And, I've mentioned that I want to, ATER's going. I've mentioned that, I do want to learn how to swing. I want to learn how to add that to my arsenal. The fact of the matter is I'm not there yet. I haven't done enough back testing enough. I haven't gotten enough data to do it with the size I'm doing it with. And, I haven't read through filings for small caps. That's the difference between swinging, larger cap stocks versus small caps is small caps are great. The risk reward is generally fantastic. However, there are times where you get stuck in really large gap downs. Whereas, if you're swinging large cap stocks, that's not going to happen to you as often. Sure, the market can take a beating, but you might lose 5 or 6% on a really bad day versus 50% on a small cap trade. So, there's advantages to both, but I'm going back to my process. Sticking true to myself, sticking true to what got me to, over $850,000 in profits. And yeah, I haven't had too many issues before I decided to be a swing trader, but I've got a lot of work to do. And it's, everyone, regardless of your level, will go through drawdowns. I'm really happy that mine, relatively speaking, isn't that bad. I think my drawdown now is about 35,000, which, relative to I'm still up 850,000. So it's, not even a 3% drawdown yet. Maybe it's just over 3%. I don't know. It's under 5% though, which is, I'm happy with, just trying to really, size down and come back stronger. And I know I will. And let me know in the comments down below, how do you get out of your drawdowns? If you've gone through a really rough drawdown, how have you gotten out of it? Or are you struggling to do that now? Maybe we'll talk more about that on another small cap recap on how me and Matt have gotten out of our own drawdowns. They've happened. You know what I mean? So, anyways, guys, give that video a thumbs up. We need it today. And of course, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We do these just about every single day. And yeah, we'll see you back here tomorrow on Tuesday on Small Cap Recap. Until then, peace out. We hope you guys enjoyed that last video. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of the StocksTrade community. We wouldn't be here without you guys. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Our goal is to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but we can't do it without your help. So if you enjoy what we're putting out and want to hear more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.